to also get more inspired.
You also inspire the young ones.
Yes, please.
In Gonja, if you say thank you, how do you say?
Asan Bushu.
And you respond what?
Awu.
Me too. If you are saying awo, you say awoya. Awo.
Awuya.
Me too. It's meaning giving you morale.
Okay.
On your transcript, occupational health and safety laws is one of the courses that you offered.
Yes, please.
So, what are some of the laws in occupational health?
So we have the Fishing and Shop Act. We have the Office and Shop Act. We have the Labor Act. We have the EPA Act. We have the Mining and Mineral Act.
Okay, thank you. Also, PHS 111, Human Biology. Human Biology is all about human being, and you have to deal with human being. If someone is depression, which part of the body is responsible for that?
The brain.
Brain. Can you tell me some parts of the brain? How many sense organs do we have? Skip. Can you tell me anyone?
Sense organ is
Yeah, I love anatomy. I love anatomy. I love human beings, so anything about human being, I don't joke with it. Because I'm sensing you a lot. So that's why I want to know some of the sense of that you have.
the brain.
The brain?
Oh.
Don't you throw the anatomy away. You can't do occupational health without knowing anatomy. So this is your human biology work. Okay.
Okay.
Are you good in communication?
Pardon?
Are you good in communication?
Yes.
Because we have communication skills here.
I have both.
Communication skills.
Yes.
And you have a good way too. And you have to communicate to the people. We are the meeting. You are 30 minutes. You made a mistake. And you were insulted. Will you continue to retaliate? Or you continue your way?
I'll continue with my work.
Why?
Because it is a mistake at the first place, which needs to be corrected.
And if it is corrected, then they insulted you too.
I will take it as part of leadership.
So being a leader,
You have to endure all that comes from your way.
do you get angry easily?
No, please.
Why?
Because I find a way in my daily life at least to impress those who are around me.
Do you know something about kitchen safety? Kitchen safety.
Kitchen, no, please. Kitchen safety.
Yes.
Yes, please.
What are some of the kitchen safety?
Kitchen safety is to ensure that hazard, or let me say, okay, hazard are being kept away, far away from the kitchen or far away from fire. That's maybe oil, water, or maybe some flammable substances.
What's the meaning of NGO?
Non-governmental organization.
You know, the meaning of JCRC?
Junior Common Room Council.
What's the meaning of HOD?
Head of department.
Who is your HOD?
Engineer Professor Isaac Money.
Meaning of NUCS? What meaning of CCTV? Occupational health. It's good to know CCTV. So anytime I meet you, tell me. Is it important?
Yes.
Why is it important?
Because to be able to keep records of our savers.
You are at a site. You are monitoring your people activity. People are working for you. And one fell and he had a fracture on his leg. As an occupational safety personnel, what will you do immediately?
Please come again.
You are an officer monitoring people. They are working for you and you are monitoring them. Inspector, you are on grounds. And mistakenly, one fell and he had a fracture. You know fracture? Okay. Immediately, what will you do for the person?
Immediately, if there is a fracture, which means that within, I can't give any immediate, maybe instant, maybe first of all, I would maybe would call for an emergency to pick the person maybe to a nearby clinic. Then after that, we would assess to see the reason why he had to fall from the height.
The immediate treatment given to the sick or injured person before sending him to the hospital
So
is what?
if there is bleeding, maybe excess bleeding, we would be able to reduce that one. That's with the help of first aid or first aiders. So we will reduce that one before we send him to further treatment, maybe in the hospital.
Operational officer.
Yes.
Can you perform first aid activity? It's also part of your duty.
It's part, but we are yet to be talked about that.
So, in all your activities as a secretary, at your task place, what was your worst performance as in a secretariat?
First of all, at my dance place, they brought there some books which I was supposed to record the amount of or the total book that was at the moment, but I didn't do it, which went against us because we ran at a loss, because we were expecting the goods to be within, let me just say, we were expecting the goods to be around 500, but the person said it's 550, which is a loss to us.
So do you believe that situation can happen to you when you are assuming profit?
Yes, please.
So what did you do then?
So, at the moment, because the cost went against us, but I went on because I made sure that that mistake wouldn't repeat itself again. So I have to jot everything down at the given opportunity.
So we should be rest assured that you are going to protect it yourself.
Yes, please.
With all your strength and heart.
Yes, please.
So you promise?
I promise.
Can you give me? I promise on my hand.
Is it a pledge?
Is it a pledge? Is recite it.
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to God and my mother.
Is the mic?
The pledge. I promise on my honor to be faithful and loyal to God and my motherland. I pledge myself to the service of Ghana with all my strength and with all my heart. I promise to hold in high esteem our heritage won for us through the blood and toil of our fathers, and I pledge myself in all things to uphold and defend the good name of Ghana. So help me God.
Yes, please. Thank you.
Thank you, Honorable Member. You're welcome.
Thank you.
Looking at your CV, it says you have skill in Microsoft Word. Am I right?
Yes.
So I want to give you 3 minutes. Then, as the secretary, you write for a venue to be used for our General Assembly meeting. So I'm giving you 3 minutes. Your time
be served.
I'm still thinking of like how to address the person. Hey.
Okay, thank you, Honorable. The Secretary, you have been asked to rise for a venue to be used for our PHSA General Assembly meeting. And I don't know how come, but you are able to write only 2 lines using the 3 minutes, right? But I thought you were an expert that you can even use 1 minute to do that.
The thing is, I was still drafting the question. How to generate the letter.
How to generate that? But it was clear. I said, write for a venue to be used for our PHSA General Assembly meeting. Then, in your all right, Honorable Member, in your policies, you have indicated that is the second key responsibility that you are committed to. Send accurate documentation, and under that, you have stated that impartial minutes at all general meetings. I want you to explain to me what this particular statement means.
I didn't get it.
With regards to your policy you have given us, the second policy stated that key responsibilities you are committed to, and under that, you stated accurate documentation, which you further explained to take details, impartial minutes at all general meetings. So I want you to explain this particular statement, impartial minutes at all general meetings.
So I said I'll make sure all documentation, all decisions are being documented in every meeting.
That is what the statement means, right? And then attendance and engagement tracking. Can you explain to me?
Attendance and then that one is
Please use the microphone.
well that's maybe for the executives or the number of students available. That will be their attendance. And then because in the meeting all executives are supposed to be part. So that one will be a tracking of to see the number of executives who are being present in a meeting, or the number of students who are present in a meeting.
So let's assume we are in a PHSA General Assembly meeting. Then there is some agreement where two people are speaking at the same time, at that particular point you are taking a minute, how will you make sure that these two people speaking have been, or their minutes has been captured? In a normal circumstance, one person is supposed to speak, but because of the argument, two people are now speaking at the same time. What will you do to make sure that it has been captured in a minute?
To pay detailed attention to both of them. Detailed attention to both of them.
So, are you sure that both of them will be captured at the same time? And if yes, how are you going to do that?
One thing in communication is when two people are talking, the main thing you are supposed to do is to pay close attention to both of them and note their key points, because some of them, sorry to say, might be shouting. So you have to jot down the important keywords they are saying. Maybe you can ignore that down, but you can get a key point in their statement.
Okay. How will you ensure accurate record keeping?
By making sure all documents are being put in proper places.
So where are those proper places?
Let me say a folder, or if it is hard copy, a file.
Okay. How many times have you attended research general assembly meeting?
3 times.
3 times. When was the last GA meeting held? When? Oh, yeah.
I have no idea.
But you were present?
No, I wasn't around.
Why?
I had an emergency at home, so I have to.
Use the microphone.
I have an emergency at home, so I have to.
Can you please tell me your constitutional mandate or your constitutional role as the secretary?
Okay. Filing and documentation of documentation of reports or documents. Then a letter is supposed to be issued 3 days before a GA meeting is held. And then
Can you start over, please? Start over.
okay. Filing and documentation of documents. Then a letter is supposed to be sent 3 days before a meeting, that's the GA meeting is being held, 3 working days. Then you have to be an automatic member in the FISA week planning committee. Then I think that's the video.
Have you paid your fees?
Yes, please.
You know, PHSA is embarking on a special project,
Yes.
which is the skill lab for all the allied health professionals, right,
Yes.
on this particular campus. Have you paid your money
Yes,
to the department?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes,
Do
please.
you have the receipt with you?
No, please, but it's in my bag.
So how can I be convinced that you really pay the money?
I'll bring in the receipt.
Where is the receipt?
It's in my bag.
Can you get someone to take it for us? Both the department and that special project, the lab skill. Skill lab.
Project, that's for the department.
Okay. So how can we get the receipt? So you can show her where the bag is so that she'll get us the receipt. What is the meaning of G?
General Assembly.
So as the secretary, you have been asked to prepare a letter for a venue. Where are the offices that the letter has to pass through before being approved?
It has to pass through the campus registrar, then to the estate managers before approval.
So when you finish writing the letter, then it goes straight to the registrar,
No.
then to the estate.
Yes. No, to go through the president, then maybe the HOD to the campus registrar.
That means you are not
Oh
sure
no,
of what you are saying.
HOD.
Start
Then
over again.
it will pass through the president, HOD, campus registrar, and estate managers. So estate managers will give their final
So from the president to the HOD and to who?
registrar.
The registrar. Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Is that how it is done?
I'm not sure, but I believe so.
You are not sure. That means that if we should give you this position, you may not do the right thing.
No, please. I'll still ask around.
But you should have asked before you come here. You know you were coming for a vetting, right?
Yes, please.
So why didn't you ask? You want to ask after the vetting. So how can we be convinced that yes, indeed, you are going to do the right thing? Because you are going to ask after the vetting, which will not be aware or wouldn't be witness to that. So convince us. But you don't want to convince us. Yes, honorable member, I'm listening. Or we are listening. Okay, what is the mission of Public Health Students Association? The mission.
The mission is to create people who are ready to solve their community problem.
Is that what is in the constitution?
Yes, please.
Are you sure? I have the constitution with me. If you said that is it, I can read that so that you really know what is over there.
That is not it exactly, but that is the explanation I can give to it.
But you said that is it.
No.
When I asked, are you saying it out of your mind or from the constitution? You said that is what is in the constitution. Alright. Mention the three aims and objective of visa. The three aims and objectives of visa. Okay. Use the microphone. Why are you scared of the microphone?
No.
And what is the motto for PHSA?
Public health and consent.
What is the full acronym of CGPA?
Cumulative grade point average.
What is the name of the registrar on Mampong campus? I remember when you were mentioning the offices that the letter has to pass through, you mentioned registrar's office. And I believe you must know the name because I don't know how you are going to follow up if letters should reach out to his office, but you don't know the name.
Mr. Kojo, Mr. Richard Kojo Emperor.
Thank you. Then what's the name of the Vice Dean of Students Affairs on campus?
Professor Ebenezer. Ajimabadi.
How many positions have you held before?
Pardon?
How many positions have you held before?
Two, officially two.
Officially 2. And unofficially how many? So what are the official ones?
Official one is the SU Secretary and Girls Prophet, JGs.
So what was your past experience or your experience you gained from that?
My past experience with that, I was able to build confidence between those I work with.
Okay, please.
My past experience with it is I was able to build myself as my self-confidence with those I've worked with.
Are you someone who smiles at people?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
Since you came in, I've never seen you smile. Because you know what secretary entitles.
Yes, please.
Because if you're not someone who always smiles, your work will be difficult.
Yes.
You know that. Alright, Shona, thank you.
Honorable Felicia, you are welcome.
Thank you.
Be careful with that.
Yes, please.
Please, on your policy document, the first paragraph, the secretary role serves as the backbone of any student organization responsible for accurate record keeping, timely communication, and supporting collaborative decision making. I have noticed that the organization and then the responsible was AI generated. So does it mean you'll be using AI for our minutes instead of writing the actual thing that transpired at the meeting? You'll be writing with AI.
Please, your question again.
I am asking, on your policy document, paragraph 1, the secretary role serves as the backbone of any student organization responsible for accurate record keeping, timely communication, and supporting collaborative decision making. I have noticed the organization and then the responsible was AI generated because of the hyphen between them. If you were writing with your own mind, you wouldn't even think of bringing anything like that in between your write-up. So this is AI generated. So does it mean you'll be using AI for our minutes instead of writing the actual thing that was said at the meeting? You use AI to generate anything for us.
No, please.
So why then did you use AI to submit your policy documents as you are vying for a general secretary position?
It's it's not all that is due to AI, right? So it's rather serve as a guideline in drafting one.
So you can use AI although, but after you are done, you should make sure you edit it. So please take notice of that.
Alright.
And then on the page 2 of your document is more number 2. Point 3. The second bulletin. You said create a centralized member accessible digital repository. So I want you to explain what that centralization is. So what's centralization?
Please come again.
On your policy document, page 2 of the document, point 3, the second bulletin, you said create a centralized member accessible digital repository. So what's centralization? On your document, page 2 of the document, point 3, the second bulletin.
Please, can you read what the bulletin is under?
Point 3, policy, priorities, and action plan. And then if elected, I will focus on the following priority areas. A, enhance transparency and accessibility. So the second bulletin, create a centralized. So I want you to explain what centralization is. If you have no idea, you just tell me, then we skip. Oh, please use the microphone. We are watching outside in the various hostels. So. The same page 2, point B, under the same policy, the third policy, you mentioned that you will collaborate with other officers to boost attendance at events through timely reminders. So I want you to tell me how you'll be able to collaborate with these officers and to make sure that there is timely reminder.
So that will be communication between the class reps, then maybe there was letters to be issued out to the SRC, the JCRC, so I'll make sure they are well informed before a meeting or a meeting is held.
Okay. I want to ask you, who did you confront before picking up the form to vie for this position?
The FISA Vice President.
The FISA Vice President. But the document in front of me is saying you are vying for FISA General Secretary or FISA Secretary, not FISA Vice President. So why then did you consult the Vice President of the association, leaving the General Secretary?
I'm sorry though, that will be corrected next time.
Okay. But please, do you know who is the current FISA General Secretary?
Yes, please.
I want her full name.
Miss Charlotte Stacey.
Okay. how can you prove to me that you will be able to handle visa minutes, records, and deadlines?
By making sure all records are being kept well. That is by either file or creating a folder to keep all record meetings and relevant documents in there.
What's a minute?
Minute is an official record, written record in a meeting procedure or taken during a meeting.
So during a meeting and 2 or more people are speaking at the same time, meanwhile you being the general secretary, you are to document almost everything, basically everything that has been said at that minute. How do you intend to achieve getting all these people their input at the meeting? How do you intend to get it recorded?
By paying close attention to their conversation and taking key points and making sure their key points are being noted down.
So you can be able to do this as 2 or more people are standing and they are speaking at the same time. You can be able to get their key points noted down.
Yes, please.
Please, are you sure?
Yes, please.
The position you are vying for is not a child's play. Are you aware of that?
Yes, please.
Okay. How do you handle confidential information as a general secretary? Tell me how you handle the confidential information.
Confidential information will be maybe it entails maybe the president or other 2 executives who are being present. So with that, if the information is being held outside, which means one of you have disclosed the information outside. So the best thing to do is to keep sharp, no matter how attempted it is for you to even say it to someone.
So you will keep sharp, or you tell the president and the vice to keep sharp?
Yes, please.
Okay. Can you convince me you have good communication skills? Because I can see it in your CV that you have communication skills. So convince me how you would let me know, or you will convince me, yes, that you have good communication skills. And as you will be convincing me, make sure you convince me for me to be okay with your explanation. Because as you were coming for the position, you didn't confront me and you pick up the form. You are here for vetting, and I am fortunate to be part of the panel. So convince me how you'll be able to communicate with other executives. Even as you were coming, you didn't communicate to anyone except the vice president. So convince me how you'll be able to communicate with other executives.
So in a good communication, the first thing is to define or make sure your what you are saying out is clear and loud.
Making sure what you are saying is clear and loud is how you communicate with other executives. Okay. So what's your system for ensuring that all minutes are ready within 48 hours? Skip. Okay. So tell me just one medium you use to track attendance at meetings.
Skip.
Okay. On your policies, there's nothing here like dissemination of information. Or is it not part of your duties as a General Secretary?
I didn't get it.
On your policy documents, I can't see anything that talks about dissemination of information. Does it mean it's not part of your duties as the General Secretary?
It's part.
Then why didn't you document it? Or you will not be giving us any information? Anything you hear or you know, you keep it to yourself?
No, please.
You just decided not to add it, or it's keep?
It's keep, ma'am.
Okay. Does the secretary need the PRO?
Yes, please.
So what does she need? He or she needs the PRO for?
Please come again.
What does the General Secretary or the Secretary needs the PRO for?
Because we have to get details of every meeting. So with the help of the PRO, she would be able to step in or maybe to help you at least to be able to get some of your details down.
Okay. So according to the Constitution, what documents are you supposed to keep? You should keep it. But do you know the Constitution very well?
I know it, but not all that much.
That is what you are coming to use. So what's your channel of communication before approval is given from venues in this pool? Tell me the channel of communication, how it's supposed to be before approval of venue can be given. I'm sure you have a sheet before you. If you don't, I can give you one. Within a space of 1 minute, tell me the format, how venues will be approved, a channel of communication, from who to who to who to who, before you can get a venue. You have just 1 minute. It's now 12:30. When it is 12:31, you are supposed to be done. You start now. Please take the paper from me. How many times do the General Secretary signs before money is being given out to the treasurer from the bank?
It's half an idea.
I have no idea. That is it the duty of the General Secretary to sign anything concerning money according to the Constitution? Should we skip? What I have here, from secretary to president to vice dean to campus registrar, register, to estate managers, That's what I have here. Campus register. This doesn't tally with the channel of communication I came to meet and I am using. That's all the same, she has tried. You are good in IT, right? According to your CV, yes, you are good in IT. It's very simple. This was the use of a USB cable.
A USB cable.
Yes, please.
To transfer files.
To transfer.
To transfer files.
To transfer it from where to where?
Either from the PC to phone or any other document, or from phone to PC.
Okay. Do you have any knowledge about how a letterhead is being used and how the letter is being inserted into the letterhead?
No,
You have no idea about that. But what's a letterhead?
I have no idea.
You have no idea. As a general secretary, you'll be coming to work with letterheads. So if I ask you the format for a letterhead, you have no idea. Or some few features of a letterhead.
A letterhead.
Yes, please. So can you give me two features of a letterhead?
Date and time.
Date and time on a letterhead. Okay, if you say so. I just told me you don't know what a letterhead is. So meaning what you are saying, I'm not even sure of it. Yeah. What's the full meaning of PDF?
I have no idea. Skip.
I have no idea. What's your backup plan if all digital records should get missing?
Pardon?
What will be your backup plan if all your digital records should get missing?
I have no idea.
I have no idea. Okay, we move on. So, let's take it a minute from your last meeting are missing and the head of department needs them urgently. What do you do? To be used for a GA meeting, and unfortunately the officers don't want to give you that particular venue. How do you convince them to give you the DIS conference room for you to have your GA?
First of all, you would first tell him how important the meeting is to be headed at the DIS office. And then another thing is you have to also tell him the number of the number of people you will be expecting, and then the people who are supposed to be present too.
The people who are supposed to be present.
I think those who you sent invite to.
Okay. Please, are you current?
Yes, please.
What is the name of the current SRC General Secretary?
Miss Gladys Tando.
What is the name of the specific disease outbreak that's killing lots of people in Africa? And in which country is it currently?
Pardon?
What is the name of the current disease outbreak that's killing a lot? Please, have you been attending GA? GA, have you been attending?
I've attended 3 so far.
Was it this year? This academic year?
No, this academic year.
No, okay. Who signs official letters alongside the president of the department?
The patron.
The patron. Okay. So if you are writing for a venue right now to have our GA, it will be the president and then the patron who will sign that particular
The
letter.
secretary.
Okay. How often is the General Assembly meeting expected to be held according to the Constitution? How often? In an academic year, how many times is the General Assembly meeting expected to be held?
Two times.
From January to September, and then we are supposed to organize General Assembly meetings twice the whole academic year. Okay. What is the last office in the school? Is the final destination before approval is given for venues?
Estate management.
I see. What is the name of the document used by the entire school to govern the effectiveness of administrative works and student affairs?
The Constitution.
The Constitution. Or this one?
No, the student handbook.
Thank you very much.
Miss Alicia Abesi. Okay. I just have some few questions to ask you.
Okay.
Are you correct?
Yes, please.
So what is happening currently?
What is
Happening currently?
on campus?
Nationwide.
Football.
Football.
Yes, please.
So what about football?
FIFA is currently in their semi-finals of the World Cup.
Good. What is EPA?
EPA,
Yes.
Environmental Protection Agency,
And then how does that relate to your product then?
because it's the environment, so that you wouldn't pollute or destroy the environment.
Okay. As the General Secretary of the Association, who is the Secretary of the Department?
Miss Charlotte Stacy Aniagri.
Not the association, the department.
The department,
Yes, please.
Miss Naomi Ashon.
Who is the faculty administrator?
Sister Hotline.
I have no idea. And the last one, what is emergency response?
Emergency response.
Yes, please.
They are the procedures put in place when an emergency, before or an emergency happens, or they are the procedures to follow when an emergency happens.
Okay, good. So, should this committee disqualifies you? Is the committee fair to you?
No, please.
Why?
Because I was able to answer most of the questions being asked, and also I might meet some of the expectations expected.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, please.
You meet the
So, okay.
expectation of your committee.
Yes.
Are you convinced?
On a scale of 10.
So, rate yourself on a scale of 10.
Okay, I would say 8 over 10.
8 over 10.
You want A here.
Alright. Okay, you are discharged.
Alright, thank you.
So, without the next aspirant to come.
Okay.
Your phone. I will find one
Good morning. How are you?
Please, I'm blessed.
This morning. Please resume your seat.
Thank you.
Please tell us your name, who you are, and what you are doing here.
Please, I am Ampofu Christiana, a level 200 Bachelor of Science Public Health student specializing in disease control, and I'm aspiring for PHSA secretary, and I'm here to present myself before this honorable panel to assess my potentials and capabilities. And if within the wisdom of this honorable panel I deem it fit, then I contest hereafter. Thank you.
Okay.
And please, I will humbly appeal to this honorable panel that before we start, my document in your possessions has a minor error that I've corrected, and I have a revised one here. So I will humbly appeal if you can take this for the purpose of reverting. Thank you.
I asked for a series of documents to be submitted, so please can you be specific?
Please, and the document policy, the policy document, and that of my CV, that's my curriculum vitae.
Okay. Secretary. Okay. This is the revised document.
Yes, please.
Why do you revise your document?
Please, upon careful scrutinization, I got to know that certain things have to be updated in it.
You didn't carefully examine the document before you submitted to the committee earlier on.
Please, I did, but I'm actually sorry. There were certain things I was supposed to add that I couldn't. I'm very sorry.
Okay. Do you have your policy the revised policy documents with you?
No, please, unfortunately, I placed all the 8 in one envelope subscribe, so I believe one is with you if I can get it handy.
Please, is the document in your possession now?
Yes, please.
Is it in categories or is it a one-page document? Because the document I have here, there is no numbers to it. I just see a statement, then a column. Another statement, then a column. Another statement, then a column.
Yes, please. Unfortunately, it's not having any numbering, but with all due respect, the ones with the columns marks the starting of each point.
The ones with the column marks the starting of
Yes,
each point.
please.
Okay. These are exams and resource bank.
Yes, please.
A compiled database of past questions, slides and notes managed by the Secretariat for easy access by all levels. How do you plan to achieve that?
Thank you very much. I believe the work we are going to do is a teamwork, and I believe with all the teams on board and with the help of lecturers, I'll be able to compile both mid-semester exam past question and that of end of semester exam questions. Then I scan it because it will not cost much. Then I give it out as a soft copy.
Do you think it's the work of the secretary?
Please come again.
Do you think it's the work of the secretary?
Yes, please.
Do you understand the role of the secretary?
Yes, please.
Can you educate me on the role of the secretary?
The secretaries are supposed to draft correspondence and also take proceedings in meetings. And also you have to have all the documents of the department in your custody.
Good. But you are talking about past questions, slides, notes, managed by the secretary.
Please, I believe that they are also the property of the department.
They are the property of the department.
Yes, please.
So are you not going to keep them, but based on the English, you understand the role. You said a compiled. Are you the one going to compile it? Or somebody will compile them, it will be in your possession as a secretary?
Thank you. Please, with the help of other team members or committee members on board, and I compiled them.
You are not going to compile them?
Yes,
Or they are going to help you to compile them?
Yes, please.
But you are going to spearhead the compilation of the document?
Yes, please.
And can you manage that with other activities as a general secretary?
Yes, please.
Feedback system. So just box an online form to ensure every staff member voice is heard. Please, how do you intend to do that?
Please, I believe we are in a digital era, so with technology leveraging, I believe we can do questionnaires and also surveys online so that all members of the local department can share their views on the association.
Wow. And you are going to do a digital ready?
Yes, please.
I'll create a centralized Google Drive and WhatsApp a key for all visa members, letters, membership data, and reports. This end the era of missing files. Do you know you hand over?
Please, he said.
Do you know you will hand over? You hand over the portfolio to the next administration.
Yes, please.
So the Google Drive, how do you create a Google Drive?
Please, I believe before I hand over to, I will have the opportunity to be with the one who is coming in so that I'll be able to educate the person, and I'll make sure the drive is friendly, human friendly, so that anybody who comes in will be easier for the person to learn or adapt to it.
Calm down. Relax. Okay. I'm saying that you said Google Drive. My little knowledge in ICT. If you want to create a Google Drive, you use your credentials. Right. And this is going to be the document of the department. And you definitely hand over. So using your credentials to create a Google Drive, which will save our minutes, our letters, and our membership data. So how do you hand over the Google Drive to the next person coming? Oh, it's a good initiative. It's a good initiative. Right now, we are advancing. And if our letters and everything is in the cloud, it's a very good initiative and the Google Drive. But how do you, because it's not your personal property. The association is not your personal property. Are you getting me?
Yes, please.
So, how do you intend to make sure that the person you hand over, or if you leave the association, the person coming will have access with it?
Okay, thank you. Please, I believe the association too has its credentials. So for it not to trouble the one coming in, we can use the credentials of the association for smooth handling over.
You use the credentials of the association?
Yes, please.
In creating the Google Drive or?
Yes, please. Rather than using my personal credentials.
You use the association credentials?
Yes, please.
Okay. Who is the visa vice president?
His Excellency Benjamin Amwako.
Who is the SRC Councillor?
Please, no idea.
Who is the visa Councillor?
Mr. Ibrahim Dramani.
As General Secretary, what are you going to do different for the association?
I will make sure that all informations of the association do reach the members. And there is also a correct minute taking so that nobody will be left in the dark.
Correct minute taking?
Yes, please.
So are you trying to tell us that the current secretary does not do correct minute taking?
Please, not like that.
So what do you mean by correct minute taking?
Giving out the correct information or taking the correct information during the meeting.
Okay. You said you want the president of the local National Science and Maths Club messages.
Yes, please.
What's the meaning of NSMQ?
National Science and Maths, please.
You are the president.
Yes, please.
you are good in science, maths, and English.
A little.
So how do you intend to improve communication in the department?
By making sure that all informations are heard and also there is right channels of which information are being delivered.
So what is the right channel?
Not jumping authorities or executives and drawing conclusions on maybe the higher personalities.
Okay. So what steps do you take before you publish a minute?
Please, he said.
What steps do you take before you publish a minute? A meeting.
Please, you have to first check that you have all the minutes accurately. Then you document the time taken, the number of people who participated in the meeting, the closing time. Then you make sure you collect all the information of those who spoke or the agenda which was discussed on board.
Okay, Secretary Gatu. Okay. As the General Secretary, is it your duty to draft a program outline for meetings?
Yes, please, with the assistant of the Vice President.
The assistant of the Vice President.
Yes, please.
Are you familiar with the Constitution?
Yes, please.
Do you know ESCOM?
Tesco.
ESCOM.
No, please.
Do you know Executive Committee?
Yes, please.
Who are they?
It comprises of the President, the Vice, the Secretary, the Organizer, and the Treasurer.
That's all.
Please, that's all I can recall for now.
Okay. What is your role at ESCOM level?
At the ESCOM level, I am part of the committee board, and I still take minutes if meetings do take place.
Okay. Assuming we have a General Assembly meeting, how many people are expected to form a quorum? Okay, but as a secretary, you need to know.
Yes, please. So please, I would be glad if you can educate me on that.
The council has to know that. He's the legal man here. All right, you have a very nice CV and a transcript rather, sorry. And you had a very good read in health psychology. So how do you manage stress? How do you manage stress?
By taking in a deep breath, if it's within a short period, and if I have the wider range of time I can use my earpiece to listen to music to calm me down.
That's how you manage your stress.
Yes, please.
According to your CV, your core competencies, you said you are good in public speaking and communication.
Yes, please.
So in the space of 2 minutes, convince us to vote for you as the General Secretary.
Thank you very much. Please, I am Ampofu Christiana, a level 200 public health student from this noble department, and I'm aspiring for PHSA secretary. We all believe the secretariat is the backbone of every administration, and every secretariat needs a proper documentation. So with this to be effective, we have to vote in a leader who is competent. And I believe I can do the work because of previous experiences I've had. I've held a position as secretary in various times, and currently I'm the secretary for the National Union of Baptist Students on Mampong campus here. With this, I can really boast that I have the experience. So with your support and your vote, we can make a better department. Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. You're welcome.
Thank you.
In case you are reading minutes a day, whom will you give your book or your minute book to continue with your recordings of the minutes?
Thank you very much. In situations like that, I will look out for the members, board members of the meeting, one of the board members, and I believe the one which will be approved by the board committee, and the person helps me out.
So that moment, you will have a conversation with the board members before they will choose somebody to continue with the minute.
No, please.
Can you come again?
Please, I will not discuss with the board in the course of the meeting.
Okay.
But with your blessing that you blessed me this evening, I've gotten the knowledge. So I've gotten to know that before the meeting even starts, I have to do that communications so that in the
Educate you on that.
thank you.
So the PRO have to do so. Please. You see, the secretary is not easy. So, how do you handle pressure? You see, when you go to jail, have you been to jail before?
Yes, please.
Somebody will say this, somebody will say this. So, how do you handle pressure?
Thank you. Please, I will be very proactive because I know immediately you get confused, you get lost. So I will make sure I will be focused and listen to all the points, and I draft them down.
Okay, so if in case two people are talking at the same time again, how are you going to record this?
Thank you. I'm using my hand to write the first one. I'll make sure to I have a rapt attention so that by the time I finish with the one who was also speaking, I have it in head so that I can put it on board.
Okay, so you are telling the panel that whilst you are using your hand to write, you are still using your mind to listen to other one else. Okay. So I would like to give you an advice. So I think you go in with your phones and other things, so you can do recording, so that after the meeting, you can play to listen to what they said.
Thank you.
Are you current in Ghana?
Yes, please.
Who is the vice president for the Republic of Ghana?
Her Excellency Jane Nana Ajiman.
Okay, how many females are in parliament?
No, please.
Who is the Speaker of Parliament?
Honorable Alban Backbane.
Is that all?
No, please, but please, that's what I can recall.
Okay, Honorable Alban Backbane, Sumana, Kingsford.
Thank you.
Who is the examination officer for public health?
Mr. Prosper.
Mr. Prosper.
Yes, please.
Mr. Prosper. Is it the right answer? Since you are the last person, I would like to come in. So he is Dr. Prosper Mahmoud Abdullah.
Thank you.
Who was you're in level 200, right?
Yes, please.
Who was the former examination officer for public health?
Dr. Nanaya Mwabuati.
Oh, okay. So who is the vice dean of student affairs?
Dr. Bernard Ifa.
Principal, campus principal.
Reverend Professor Isaac Aboyua.
Okay. So, if in case the president is not around, the vice is not around, and still you have received a letter that have to be sent or drawn the attention with the president, and he is not around, where there is no network for you to call him, what will you do?
Please, I cannot sign.
I'm not saying you are going to sign on that information.
Please, it will have to wait for the president's arrival.
And that you have to give response to the person.
So I will have to communicate with them.
As I said, where there are no network. So when you call him, you will not reach out to him.
So please, I will speak with those who brought the letter if they can increase the time frame since the president is not around.
And if they decide not to increase the time frame, what will you do?
Then humbly, unless the letter waits.
Okay. Who is the department secretary?
Miss Naomi Ishen.
How many departments do we have under Faculty of Health and Environment Education?
Please, two.
Kindly mention them.
Department of Public Health Students Association, that's FISA, and we have that of the Environmental Health and Sanitation Education.
Okay. Thank you very much.
You are Thank you very much.
How are you doing?
Please, I'm good.
Per your CV, you are still holding other position, secretariat. And you know, secretariat is very sensitive. As you rather say, the backbone of every association. How are you going to manage all these positions?
Thank you very much. Please, I believe by the time we are being sworn in with my service in the portfolio I'm holding currently. Thank you.
What's something new have you discovered and you want to bring it on board?
Please, the use of technological tools in leveraging communication.
Technological tools.
Yes, please.
Which one have you discovered so far?
Please, using reminders to send information to individual persons' DM so that they can all access it without any barrier.
Can you do it yourself?
No, please, with the help of other team members like the PRO.
How competent are you in ICT? On a scale of 10.
Please, 6.
6.
Yes, please.
Microsoft Office, which one can you use most?
Please, I can use the Microsoft Word and also the PowerPoint. World Wide Web.
PM.
Please, you said P.
The mostly some documents of computer and convert it to PDF. So what is it?
Please, I cannot recall it now.
When you buy a bundle or data, mostly say data bundle, you'll be seeing some words being attached. You have MB,
Yes.
GB. So MB means what?
Megabyte.
GB means what?
Gigabyte.
I could see that you are a scientist. You are offering also disease control.
Yes, please.
What are some of the measures can you take to control a disease when there's an outbreak?
Please, that's regular hand washing, hygiene practices, and also avoiding overcrowding and creating awareness through education.
What is a simple and effective way of preventing disease?
Please come again.
Simple and effective way of preventing a disease.
By creating awareness.
If you create awareness and people are not following, can you control the disease? Okay. I know you are very good in anatomy and physiology, which I also have much interest in that. Can you differentiate between anatomy and physiology?
Please, anatomy speaks about the structure of an organism, whereas physiology speaks about its functions.
All right. What's the meaning of cardiomegaly?
Please come again.
Cardiomegaly.
Cardiomegaly.
All right. What's the meaning of pandemic?
A pandemic is a worldwide outbreak that affects nationwide or globally.
Example.
COVID-19.
Which year was COVID-19 discovered?
2019.
You said you are coming from New Idibia.
Yes, please.
What's the name of your chief?
Nana Ugoeshia Apepio,
The educational minister in Ghana.
Minister Haruna Idrisu.
Health minister.
No, please.
Health minister. No, please. But it's from your place where you were born. So you were born in Fanti.
Yes, please.
That's the capital town of Cape Coast.
Capital town of Cape Coast. Is Cape Coast.
Yeah. Nutrition is very important in daily activities and in our life. If you don't take the required nutrients the body needs, what time will you give to that?
Malnutrition.
Right. Deficiency of iodine results in what?
Goiter.
Deficiency of vitamin A. An acronym CCTV, what does it mean?
Closed circuit television.
Wow. I love that. I've asked this question more than 10 times. Nobody was able to answer me. You have a prize for that, okay?
Thank you.
All right. Is it good to have a CCTV in your field of work
Yes,
as a disease
please.
control officer?
Yes, please.
Why?
To help in tracking of people, because you can lose the information that the person gave you at any time. But if you have their footage, I believe it can help in easy assessing of the person.
All right. Do you understand the meaning of surveillance?
Yes, please.
Does it have a connection with CCTV?
Yes, please.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.
You're welcome, Honorable Member.
Thank you.
I like the way you smile.
Thank you.
You are really proving that you can be in the position as a secretary.
Thank
You
you.
know the work is not easy, right?
Yes, please.
So, in your CV, you have stated that you are an expert in Microsoft Word, right? I want to give you 3 minutes to write a letter for a venue to be used for PHSA General Assembly meeting. So it's 1:32. Your time start now. Your time is up, please. So, upon giving Honorable Member 3 minutes to write a letter for a venue, what I have here is it from PHSA Secretariat through the President to the Dean, then the subject. So, Honorable Member, looking at what you have given us, is that from the President to the Dean, right?
From secretary through the president.
Through the President to the Dean. So yes, so that's what I want to find out. Is that the format?
Just
It's okay.
the president, but
It's okay. It's better than what that person came to do.
this one is But that means in service you will learn.
Thank you, Honorable Member.
You're welcome.
Which level are you now?
Please, level 200.
Level 200. How many visa General Assembly meetings have you attended?
Please, about 3.
About.
Yeah.
So when was the last GA meeting held?
19th June 2026.
Are you sure? Who is your witness? You've stated that you have attended 3 GA's meeting, right?
Yes, please.
Who is your witness?
Please. The CJ for SRC.
So who is the CJ for SRC?
Mr. Daniel Ahoto.
Hello.
His Lordship, forgive me.
Okay.
Then constitution.
So what are your constitutional roles as the secretary?
Please, I have to draft correspondence and also take precedence in meetings, and also should serve General Assembly members letters 72 hours before the date, and should also be able to communicate the minute after the GA within 72 hours. And I'm also an automatic member of the PHSA Week Planning Committee.
Please come again. Are you reading from your mind or according to the constitution? According to the PHSA constitution?
Yes, please.
Is that what is stated in PHSA constitution?
Yes, please.
Please repeat again.
Please, the secretary should draft correspondence and also take proceedings in every meeting. The secretary should be able to serve General Assembly members letters within 72 hours before the date. And the secretary should also be able to give out minutes 72 hours after the meeting has taken over. The secretary is an automatic member of the PHSA Week Planning Committee.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
What is the motto for public health? The motto?
Public health are concerned.
And what is the slogan?
Working together for a healthier life.
Who is the registrar for USTED-M campus?
Mr. Richard Kojo Emperor.
What is the full acronym of CGPA? So, as a public health student, what can you do or what will you do to reduce the spread of diseases in a community as a public health student?
Please, I will create awareness and also train volunteers who, after the awareness creation, they will also stand in the gap if I'm not around, and I will make sure I bring prevention measures to the community.
So, what are those prevention measures?
That's personal hygiene, keeping our surroundings clean, and also taking in the right proper diet, and also adapting a proper lifestyle.
Where have you been attending lectures?
The new lecture block.
So, whenever you go for lectures, what do you see in the lecture halls?
If it's later in the day, you will see
rubbish or tissues all over the halls.
We have volunteers in our class, which I'm part that we normally do picking. But after that, too, we do advise them that if you finish using your tissue, you can place them in your bag. So when you are going, then you place them in the dustbins.
How many times have you done that?
Oh, for this semester, thrice, I believe.
Are you sure of what you are saying?
Very sure.
And who is your witness?
my brother here, he's a witness.
What is the name?
He's called Gideon Adoko.
Who is the committee head for this particular vetting committee?
Mr. Bawajampat Jumfo.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Am I the last person? Miss Christiana, you are welcome.
Thank you.
I don't have much for you. How do you plan to make official communications faster and clearer if you are being voted in as the next general secretary for the department?
Please, I will make sure I draft letters to whoever that's supposed to have it and in the right time.
Okay. And for you as well, I can't see anything here that talks about dissemination of information. Though I believe that is a major duties of a secretary. And the first point, how do you intend to achieve this? Because I'm still not convinced. I believe this is not your work as a secretary, but you stated here that you'll be compiling database of past questions. We have a committee which takes care of these past questions, anything concerning academics. So you, the secretary, your duties is just to take care of minutes, letters, anything related to information or communication. I believe this is not your way, but if you want to do it, we'll see how you do that. What's the difference between a general secretary and an administrative assistant?
An administrative assistant is also a secretary.
So basically, you are telling me there's no difference between the two. Right.
Yes, please.
Okay. So according to the constitution, what documents are you supposed to be in possession of?
All visa documents.
All visa documents, including the ones that contains transactions of money from bank, anything concerning visa. Okay. Do you know it's your duty to report at the end of every academic year? Is it a yes or no? When your answer is yes, I have a follow-up question. If it is no, I have a follow-up question.
Yes, please.
Okay. So how then will you handle an executive who refuses to give you his or her report?
Please, I will first speak with the person in person, but if the person refuses, then I take the person to the right channel or authority.
Okay. So please tell me how you intend to deliver your duties as a general secretary without the media.
Without the media.
Yes, please.
Please, I will make sure that I have all the paperwork at my desk at all time.
At all times.
Yes, please.
So even if you are going for lectures, let's say you have 4 lectures a day, the bag you are carrying is not really big. You have all the handouts, 4 handouts, 4 notes in your bag. You add visa documents as well.
Please, not like that.
Okay, so please elaborate on that for me.
Please, at all times that it will be needed.
Okay. So what's the channel of communication before approval is given for venues?
Please, you have to write from your secretariat through your president to the dean for approval.
Okay, so if I want to write for a venue or this DIS conference room for us to have our GA, I would first write for my department through the vice president, then to the vice, and then the approval is given, right?
Yes, please.
Are you sure of that?
Yes, please.
But the right channel is through the patron or the HOD, through the vice dean of student affairs, finally landing at the office of the school's registrar. The vice dean's office isn't the final destination of your letter. The final is the registrar's office. He gives the final approval. So on all the approval letters, you see that his signature is what is on it. Thank you. So how many times do the general secretary signs before the vice president will allow you to sign for money should be approved from the bank before they keep it with the treasurer? Right.
Please come again.
As you are coming in as the new general secretary of the department, the vice president, being the head of finance, will give you his blue pen that you should sign for money should be approved of taken out from the bank and kept with the treasurer. That's what you are telling us.
No, please.
Okay. Let me educate you on that. A general secretary has nothing to do with any transaction, anything concerning money. You, as the general secretary, you have no business with that. We have a committee which is made up of 3 members. We have the vice president, the treasurer, and the financial secretary. Then, at the long term, the patron will come in. They are the signatories to the account. You, as the general secretary, you have no right to sign anything concerning money.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So you couldn't come for a meeting and you want to keep record of what transpired at the meeting, but for
The PRO.
the PRO. Let's take it that this meeting transpired between the ESCOM committee. The ESCOM committee. Okay, let's take it that from the president and ending on the project and programs manager, which includes the president, the vice, the secretary, the WUCOM, the treasurer, the financial secretary, the organizer, and then the project. The PRO wasn't at this meeting because he or she is not elected. They are appointees. So the meeting transpired between you, the elected executives, but unfortunately you were not feeling well, so you couldn't come. And when you were now packed, 2 executives, let's say the WUCOM and then the organizer, they are telling you 2 different things that happened at the meeting. How do you intend to get the actual record of what happened at the meeting?
Please, I will ask if in the course of the meeting someone recorded or there was a recording.
Okay. Okay. Please, what's the name of the former SRC General Secretary?
Miss Abigail.
SRC, not FISA.
Please.
She just handed over recently. Okay. So her name is Miss Essie Esenkuma. That's her name.
Thank you.
Yeah, so yeah. So when is the visa election coming on? On which particular date is the visa election coming on?
Please, 30th July 2026.
Please, are you sure of that?
Yes, please.
Let me confirm. Head of vetting panel and the EC of the association. Is she right? So 30th July 2026. So on the 30th, we should be expecting an election. Okay. Which country did the Black Stars played with recently, and what was the scores?
Colombia.
What was the scores?
1-0.
Which country?
2-1. Sorry, 2-1.
Which country got the 2? Which country got the 1?
Please, Colombia had 2 and Ghana 1.
Please, are you sure of that?
Yes, please.
I didn't watch the game, but it was 1-0. A single goal from Colombia, and Ghana was out of the World Cup. Have you seen anything in the FISA constitution called ad hoc committee?
Yes, please. I've seen it.
Oh, okay. So how many committees fall under the ad hoc committee?
Please, I cannot recall.
Okay. What's on the page 6 of the FISA constitution?
Please, page
6. Me, I'm even done on you. Oh, you that is good. Me, I'm asking a simple question. Okay, so on the page 6 is the preamble. That's what is on the page 6 of the FISA constitution. So as the incoming general secretary of the association, how many times are you going to write? According to the constitution, how many times are you supposed to write for venue for us to have our GA? According to the constitution, how many times is it mandatory for the GAs to be held?
Please, twice.
Twice. I mean in an academic year.
Please, 4 times.
4 times according to the FISA constitution.
Yes, please.
Let me educate you. It's 6 times. We have the first GA, an emergency GA, then second GA, then you vacate for that semester. The following semester, third GA, an emergency, then the last GA. You do accounts, then you hand over. So it's actually 6.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, so I have some 3 abbreviations here you give me, then we are done. So what's the full meaning of DDT? You have been hearing DDT. They use DDT in fishing. So what's the full meaning of DDT?
Dimethyl dichloro tetraoxosulfate 6 acid.
Good, 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 good. What about VPD?
No, please.
Okay, it's vaccine preventable diseases.
Thank you.
The last one, COPD.
Chronic obstructive pulmonary diseases.
Thank you.
Alright.
Okay. Honorable member, good morning.
Good morning.
Hope you're doing well.
Yes, please.
Okay. Why should a delegate vote for you instead of your opponent?
If the people vote for me, they do vote for proper documentation, transparency, and proactive work.
Are you sure?
Very sure.
Okay. Why will you public health education help you self-visa effectively?
Please come again.
How will your public health education help you self-visa effectively?
Self-visa effectively. Please, with the knowledge gained in teamwork, because when you come to visa, most of the things we do is teamwork in public health education, and we do with mass, the population, rather than the individual. So I believe with the knowledge collected or gained through all these programs will help me bring something better to visa.
All right. What is your vision for the Office of General Secretary?
My vision is for us to have a secretariat where information is accessed by everybody.
Why are meeting minutes important? The meeting minutes. Why is it important?
The meeting minutes tell the student populace what happened within the boardroom.
As a public health disease control student, what is the difference between communicable disease and non-communicable disease?
Communicable diseases are diseases that can be spread or transmitted from one person to another, whereas non-communicable diseases are diseases that cannot be spread from one person to another.
What's the difference between software and hardware?
Softwares are the application programs that the machine runs or the commands, whereas the hardwares are the physical component of the machine.
Full meaning of USTED.
University of Skill Training and Entrepreneurial Development.
Okay, I think that's all.
Just one more last question. Have you paid your departmental leaves
Yes, please.
from level 100 to level 200?
Yes, please.
Are you sure?
Yes, please.
You were asked to come along with the receipts.
Yes, please.
Have you come with them?
Yes, please.
Can I confirm?
Yes, please.
Do you love nature? Do you love nature?
Yes, please.
What makes you love nature?
It helps me to appreciate the handiworks of God. And
Five.
Also helps me to release stress.
Stress. So how do you manage your stress? You yourself.
Please, when I'm in a confided place or it's within a short period that I have to manage it, normally I do the breathe in, then breathe out method. And when I have small time or the time is expanded a little, I normally listen to music.
Music is for the soul, right? So when you breathe in, what will be the shape of the diaphragm?
When you breathe in, the diaphragm relaxes.
In parasitology, when someone is being affected by malaria, what organs is it affected? Is being affected. What organ?
The liver.
If we say someone is jaundice, what color can you use to depict that?
The eye becomes yellow.
The white part of the eye is called
the cornea.
the white side of the eye.
Yes.
Another name for vitamin A is what?
Please, another.
Name for vitamin A.
It's a water soluble vitamin.
Vitamin A. Vitamin A is not water soluble, it's fat soluble. But it is called retinol.
Thank you.
Yeah. I consider you love anatomy. Me, I love anatomy too. Yeah, that's right. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Miss Christiana, if the panel decides to disqualify you, is the panel being fair to you?
Please, if in the wisdom of this panel, I know the chair is very wise. So in its wisdom, in the wisdom of the chair and the panel, whatever they think I deem fit, I do take it.
But I need it's a yes or no question. So I need yes or no.
Please, yes.
All right. Thank you. You are discharged.
Thank you very much.
Take water. Take water. Take water.